It is Academy Rush Fridays, and we are back on the Rift. It's going to be Golden Guardians versus FlyQuest Academy. And just to start off, both of these teams looking to right the ship. Golden Guardians Academy finding themselves losing to IMT yesterday. FlyQuest versus Counterlogic Gaming, and I commentated that game with Crumbs. FlyQuest was doing all they could. Revenge had such a great game on the Aatrox in the top side of the map. Turtle, we see him back in the game yesterday. He had some difficulties on the Varus, which FlyQuest decided to ban themselves today. But now we see him on the Sivir. But both teams overall looking to start getting on that winning track. And we'll see if they can start that here at the end of week 3 for themselves. Zion Spartan getting on the Gangplank. Revenge on the set this game. Like I said, he was crushing on the Aatrox yesterday. FlyQuest still not really able to come up with that victory over Counterlogic Gaming Academy. And we'll see if they can do that here. We'll see if Revenge can have the same kind of impact on this game. So Varus was in play for FlyQuest. I almost feel like once we saw that game, FlyQuest took it thinking, hey, this is more powerful. They created a comp that didn't really work around it. Here, both teams, I love what they have created. We saw overall a lot of bans in variety coming into the ban phase for both first and second. So Orange, Kassadin, Corki, Callista, things like that. So every lane coming out of Golden Guardians. Varus and Aphelios did target Keith as FlyQuest banned those out first. But you did see Volibear, Nautilus, Jace as your final ban. So again, sorting out a bit of what they want to play against in the lanes with those bans. And we got pretty good poke comps from each team. More of a run into your face comp coming from FlyQuest. I saw the Yuumi and the Trundle come out at first, and I was like, a Sivir too? Here comes poke, but then it resets a bit with the Trundle, or I'm sorry, with the Azir, and having the Sivir being able to disengage, re-engage, and then get back into the fight. True poke here from Golden Guardians, and this becomes a pretty scary thing because there is no true front line. It's we hope they're low, we're going in, we're either getting out or we're staying for the long fight. You better hope they're all very low on HP at that point. You got to be making the impact plays, and vision is key for a poke comp. So we'll keep our eyes on how Golden Guardians works around that here on Summoner's Rift throughout this game. Hard on Nidalee against Fnatic. Fnatic also had a decent game yesterday for himself. We'll see how the tank jungler goes up against the pretty aggressive jungler of Nidalee here, if Hard can get himself into the tracking pattern of where Fnatic is going in the jungle. A Blaze Olive on the Twisted Fate. We've been seeing that much more creep up. Corki did get banned out here within the pick ban phase, so that's why you're not seeing that poke in this composition. And it looks like I'm excited to see what this Sivir can do. We haven't seen Sivir in too long. Turtle's always been a big fan of it. There's a bit of back and forth on the bot side. A 3v3. The Grand Entrance coming in from Chime as they get big damage onto him. And one more auto. Oh, the Mystic Shot over the shoulder of Wild Turtle. He dodges to the right. Keith shoots to the left. What a shot there to pick up first blood. A great job by Golden Guardians to come out swinging. And that's what we said they needed to do, along with FlyQuest, both looking for that win to start off a bit of momentum here as they would enter into week 4. Just 4 minutes in, that's feeling good for Keith. Ezreal was the first pick coming in for the side of Golden Guardians, so putting good priority on that bot lane on Keith and making sure he can be safe with that Rakan. They grabbed Rakan last, and that was the kind of safety they were thinking. What could we put with Keith that also synergizes with the rest of the team? A WQ from Keith comes in hard, but Big's able to make it back in time to give some zoomies. A few heals there. Keith and Chime are relentless here. Yeah, this is a decently aggressive lane with a Rakan, but usually you're pushed back a bit. Not pushed back, sorry. You're stopped from doing your damages, Ezreal, because there's so many minions piling up, but they are not letting that matter. W's into autos is what Keith is threading in there to make sure these fights are working within the minion waves. The first back's coming in, and we'll see what they decide to get. Maybe that tier to start off. Sheen. Of course he bought a Sheen. He had enough money with that kill, and you're going to want to max out your damage right away. So this is going to be great for him. They probably will still go for the fights so they can put up some damage. Wild Turtle, no buy yet. He may try to get this in the center of lane, and we'll see if them being disjointed in the back can make a difference. It looks like Chime will get a bit of a rotation here, so it's a good timing for Turtle. Also has teleport, so Not going to miss out on much. Blaze Olive. Slight roam. Oh, they just come back to lane. I like it. Rakan's not here right away, which I already think makes FlyQuest wary, right? They're gonna say, hey, we're not gonna be able to do too much, which since we do not see the support. And I like the roam right off the bat. A Blaze Olive almost 6. Could have had a bit more impact, but it looks like Chime was getting there to clear a ward, and if Turtle and Big had not reacted, they would have gone for a full game. Hard will get this clear though. Now Fnatic has his pathing. What can Fnatic do, right? Top is almost 6. Mid is 6, but it's going to be hard to Shurima shuffle a Twisted Fate. Usually playing back, throwing out the wild cards. Ooh. And without really seeing a gank or a change in play, I think, here from bot lane and Keith and Chime, they double ping that, hey, yeah, Hard's probably going to be on my bot side jungle. He just cleared a ward and he would be done with his own. So really heady marks here by FlyQuest, thinking, yeah, he is in my jungle. This is actually what Fnatic and the team are using. Seeing him just a little earlier, able to track that pathing well. Good move from Chime, though. Chime's going to go in to help Fnatic, since they're all on the same page here from both teams. Going to need a little help getting out. I want to see more fighting from these teams. We'll see what they can get out of each other here. Zion Spartan and Revenge back and forth. Zion Spartan likes that attempt as he gets a barrel connect onto Revenge. Oh, there's the port finally. Destiny comes in. That's going to be a teleport as well. That's Triple just behind, and they're trying to follow. Damage coming in from the Cannon Barrage, and now Triple's got a 2v1 knowingly, but he's going to run back towards Fnatic. Now Hard is behind Fnatic as well, so this may not turn out well for FlyQuest if they can't get too Hard quick enough. Nice job by the Shurima Shuffle to get Fnatic and Triple on a safe side. One more parlay is not going to be up off cooldown, and Fnatic has to flash out of this as well. And a little back and forth as that got hectic. But the safety play was from Triple. He said, as soon as we can get them grouped up, let me shuffle them out with the ultimate. And they flashed to safety. 3 flashes blown in consecutive order by FlyQuest. Revenge, Fnatic, and Triple all losing theirs. And a Blaze Olive was really the only one to try to get in closer. And then to safety, we saw after getting shuffled out with his flash. So he stays alive, and they really get FlyQuest to rotate out of lanes here. Doesn't seem to hurt the CS too much. We'll see if it can be cleaned up as they get back to lanes. It'll be a push from Triple, and then a Blaze Olive will have quite a wave to clean up, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Bot side stacking. Looks like Essence Reaver, maybe the BF sword already here for Turtle. See what he decides to buy. Waiting on a few bits of gold. Okay. It's not going to be that. Does not like the healing in his lane. So he's going to head back and he's going to try to get the call on the executioner here. 9 minutes coming up on the clock. 2k gold lead already here for Golden Guardian. So setting the pace with the poke comp. It's exactly what they want to be doing right now. See, they're not the ones going to the Infernal Drake first. It was like, hey, let FlyQuest pile up around Infernal Drake. Let us pour in our poke. Then we make our move. We have Zion Spartan throwing Cannon Barrage. Chime gets a nice quickness, a nice grand entrance. Really playing around their win conditions well. And we don't see too much of a gap in the CS. Just about a wave that a Blaze Olive picked up throughout all of that rotation. It's going to easily be cleaned up here by Triple. We have a bit more of a discrepancy on the bot side as Turtle and Keith have been going back and forth. And the kills are on a Blaze Olive and Keith right now. So that plus TF gold advantage is going to be feeling quite nice. Zion stacking a wave here. I don't see any rotation from Hard. No gank on the set. It would be quite hard anyways. No pun intended. Freaks out there. A lot of the lanes now with the small advantage that they had in the early game. Zion Spartan in set going, back and forth. Revenge will heal. He'll go back and forth with punches. Zion heals. But the other lanes, you see TF pushing in Triple quite a bit. Now with a lead, can do so much, much easier. Especially with the Swifties, he's able to get out of the soldier range quick, able to just keep up pace and really deny a lot of what Triple wants to do with damage, causing him to move soldiers, use mana, and whatnot. Bottom lane pushing in Keith and Chime, like I said, being super aggressive. Pushing in a Sivir and a Yuumi, right? And I can see Turtle wanting to semi-farm this wave and not give Chime and Keith a giant wave to want to have to leave on. Turtle wants to keep it pretty even if they can. So he's counting those minions, keeping it clean right now, equal and balanced. All right. Oh, my word. That swipe damage coming down. Hard's going to be able to get some good damage on. Misses the Javelin, so it's not a follow-up. But Blaze Olive gets instantly pushed back, but the gold card's still going to be up. Is it on cooldown? No, it's going to lock him down. Fnatic falls as Hard picks up a kill for himself. Everybody's getting their hand in the pie this game. Just waiting for Zion and Chime to chime right in to get themselves some kills. Great kill participation around as everybody's there to help. If not getting an assist, being there for positioning help, not allowing FlyQuest to rebuttal so easily. Hard now able to deny jungle from Fnatic. Question mark pings are going around. He says, hey, there's somewhere. There have always been aware of when Hard might be in the jungle, and they finally find him. He's grabbing a ward. So, Golden Guardians looking fantastic on this game. We haven't really seen what was able to work for FlyQuest yesterday when we saw them playing against CLG, was to kind of get movement around the map, play a bit through different lanes. Triple was still on that Azir, so he's kind of going for a feel-good playthrough here today as it works with their composition still. And they just really weren't able to work the fights in their favor. In the beginning, they were skirmish aggressive, right? Not everybody was included. A few here's and there's were how the fights were happening, and they were able to come up with good kills, which gave lane pressure. Then it started to even out. Both teams had that mid turret, and CLG was able to start building up the Trundle, the Ornn comp, which just became so tanky, and it was really hard to get through. So FlyQuest here playing from behind. We'll see if they can do that, as again, this poke comp from Golden Guardians feeling quite comfortable. Quickness. Battle dancing, not even battle dancing back. Chime just stays in there, gets himself a nice heal, Quill, and shield, and they're able to take down Triple. Beautifully done and set up, right? What I said they had to do was work with the fog of war. Perfectly right there. Triple had no idea what was going on, and especially this late in the game or any time in a professional game, you have to assume somebody is in that brush right next to you. No matter what, every time. I'd say even if you see everyone on the map, right? Because there's a chance. Maybe it's a clone of something. Who knows? It can happen. But yeah, you have to be aware. Pixel Brush becomes Death Brush, as it is so commonly named. And now we see respawn for Triple as he comes back to mid lane. And there's Chime's kill, actually. Hey, we're getting it in there. Let's go. Zion Spartan before anybody else, and the team synergy is so on point for Golden Guardians. Unbelievable. 4-0 as well. They haven't given anything up. Nobody's gone for... oh, no, they have. Infernal Drake was taken. I apologize. That was taken by Golden Guardians. So they were able to get themselves within that back and forth as I was looking at inventories and kills and who was getting them. Pick themselves up an objective. There's Fnatic coming... oh... he's like, I don't want to be seen right now. You don't need to know where I am. Already pinching pretty quick. Revenge tries to come down, and Triple was rotating up a little bit. But they're not able to make anything work off of that lane. Now the lane's getting pushed around. 105-93 here as final chapter goes down the bot lane. Oh, he's dead. The boomerang. No! She didn't have a cooldown. Oh, my word. Wild Turtle and team are just so close to these kills. It's becoming unfortunate. The Destiny into mid lane. Triple trying to walk out of this one. A nice pillar coming from Fnatic deters a Blaze Olive from coming in there. But this is one of those games that just makes you want to pull your hair out for FlyQuest. Watching your opponents get away with a sliver of health almost every time. And that makes you want to pressure. Stretch even more for these engages. Go a step a bit further. And then Golden Guardians have the advantage over and over again. Almost grabbing a kill solo there. Hard goes in on 2. Not able to come up with anything as FlyQuest is still very much aware of what's going on. Just unfortunate, an unfortunate turn of events happening as they try to pick up these kills. Keith and Chime, the comps very, very safe as well. Able to heal each other a little bit there. Even though they're not running heal, you get a good Quill out. Get a last bit of health on, which does seem to have saved one of their hides. And we did see Chime using his stopwatch to completely stay alive. So 15 minutes on the clock. Looking for Zion to step up. He's being more of a support plank this game. 0-0-2. Parlay. He doesn't really want to talk to the captain. He just wants to keep doing that. Yeah, see, I told you. It's more of a troll, really. It's called troll plank. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Huge shield coming up. It's going to deplete, though, and that's Parlay. Oh my, he almost saw it coming. And he gets the next one to be all 5 kills across the Golden Guardians Academy team. The synergy is unreal. Almost need an air horn on that one, but don't currently have one. Log in. Well, hang on, we do have this. We're prepared for these types of moments. Absolutely fantastic. Golden Guardians is just raining down hell upon FlyQuest here. And I don't think they're going to stop. Pushing themselves in through a little bit more here into the river. Fnatic has Yumi on them. This is the combinations they need to have, though, with Wild Turtle right behind. And they are on the hunt. But, oh, my word. The Javelin's back. Good heals coming out. Okay, Athene's Unholy Grail is finished. That's why we saw a bigger burst of heal going on to Fnatic there. But they're not going to be able to do that throughout the entire fight, right? Big has a monobar. We will have to see. Big as well, somebody that's joined the team recently for FlyQuest Academy, and has just that, a very big voice. A lot of people were hoping that him coming onto the team would be something that connects all the pieces and makes each one of those lanes work. The win conditions are fully in order, and it looked really good on those first few days. And then it started to falter as he on the tanky champions. He was getting caught out of position, and a little too much is when you can fault them. As a support, you're trying to make plays. You're trying to be in places that are unexpected, right? Which are usually out of position. So you can't fault them for everything. You are still trying to make big plays, but here, making calls on the backs of his teammates. And no pun, he's playing Yumi, so he's trying to get that done now. Holding a little bit of control over mid, and they're doing a much better job on FlyQuest here of trying to deny vision and placing wards that they can protect. Moving them forward usually means Golden Guardian is going to clear them right away. They are pretty fearless at moving forward with just a few members because a Blaze Olive can be there in a second, right? Zion Spartan's Cannon Barrage can be there in a second. So FlyQuest is placing these wards, the pink wards, I should say more so, that can be protected a lot more. The other wards, you have to place forward to get more vision, and they're doing so. As Hard also providing that for Golden Guardians here towards the top side. Who's going to get the 6th kill? It goes to Zion Spartan. He waited so long. Such a gentleman. And they are going to give him kill number 6. I mean, I think it's only right. You know, he's been asking to talk to the captain. Just give him the next kill. Oh, Keith. Has he got caught out? Are they a little overzealous in their positioning now? Keith probably going to go down in this situation as that's a shutdown, and now Blaze Olive comes into the fight. But remember how fast he is currently. Unsealed Spellbook there as he gates in. Now TP is going to be up if they need to get across the map, and he is uber global on this with his Summoner Spell choice. A Prowling Projectile coming through. Shield is going to be up, but Blaze Olive steps forward and just gets behind that Trundle Pillar. So the fight back comes in. FlyQuest grabs their first kill. Oh my God, but it's never going to end. Blaze Olive going through. Here's Fnatic. Maybe they didn't expect the Trundle, but maybe they didn't even care because Hard is just behind, and it's going to be another teleport in from Revenge. That's exactly what he wants. He's going to start swinging left and right, and the bows go down onto a Blaze Olive first. Chimes now going to get locked up, knocked down, and he dashes back to Battle Dance to Hard as soon as he hits the ground. Almost sweeps Revenge off his feet as he can't keep up. And another teleport coming in from Turtle. Will he go into the turret? He was hoping for a big crit in that boomerang return. And man, they're trying to keep Golden Guardians on their toes as FlyQuest has taken the lift off, or just taken off, I should say. This just got very, very hot on the Rift. 2 Drakes have been picked up. Ocean is going to be the next one for Golden Guardians. And man, I'm ready to see what happens next. Well, the first and second kills for FlyQuest almost seem to just be connected. Everything was going towards the bottom lane. Now we see the wards pushed up, and we're going to see if Golden Guardians can start getting control of their jungle once again. A little bit of coming online, I think, is what we just saw. And Fnatic and the rest of the team on FlyQuest just being sick of getting pushed around by a poke comp. There's a point in time when you got to just be like, wait, they don't they aren't as tanky as us. We now have mucho healing on Big, and this is going to be a good fight. 2-0-2, however, for Zion Spartan, and he is a big gangplank right now. Triforce finished, BF sword behind that, core items across the board here for Golden Guardians. And we can't forget, they're bringing in healing with Hard as well. So, well, not tanky, if they position right, it can make them look like they last forever. If Hard's hitting spears, charging at Athenes, and getting these huge heals out. Ooh, look at this. So bottom lane is obviously going back and forth. They're not going to kill each other, but bottom lane does have a pink ward placed. Did they just ping it? They said somebody go back here and ping. Oh my, Golden Guardians just on top of it. I think they pinged it. There was a ward back there. So Zion Spartan's now going to be pushing this wave as fast as possible with his barrels as those kegs come up. And they're hovering towards his side, which is nice for the protection. Obviously, a Blaze Olive can make it anywhere on the map twice, so they're not worrying about him. And it looks like we're going to get turret destroyed on the bot side. And it's slow moving here. Oh, turtle. Interesting back and forth. FlyQuest doesn't really have the vision forward. But it looks like they're just going to try and bluff this one out. The TP comes in. It's going to be a 3. Yeah, they were way out of position to try and start this fight with the global pressure that can come out on the map. Blaze Olive moving forward. Gold cards there as the distance going to be. Swifty's on. It's going to be the blast cone over, and he'll be safe. Oh no! Prowling projectile hits as the flash over the wall. It's going to be both of them! Zion and Hard go over, and that's going to be one going down. Big's going to be in the eyes of Zion. Hard triples there to save him, and he's going to quickly jump on the back of the bird. And now it's all animals here coming in. Hard's like, all right, I'm out. Cat scratch fever. Can't be good enough. Big stays alive. Oh, this charge coming in. Will they follow it up? And they will not. They will not. Man, these fights are hectic. Like I said, the healing making them look like they can last so much longer. But Golden Guardian, or FlyQuest, what were you doing out there? With that many people against the composition that can come down on your head in just a few seconds, with teleports, with flashing from a screen away with the quickness on Chime. This is what I was talking about just the fog of war not being your friend. Nice shuffle by Triple, Fnatic, and the team trying to stick together here. They're always in a squad of 3, but it doesn't seem like 3 is enough. A 4th joins in Wild Turtle for FlyQuest, and they can't even make it through a choke point. That's definitely not the entrance you take against a poke comp. That is exactly what they want, and we see FlyQuest backing off and realizing it very quick that was just death on the other side of the wall. 8-3 here in favor of Golden Guardians as they now have an 8,000 gold lead, romping and stomping around this game. Some more items coming in. Lucidity boots, a cutlass. The Executioner's calling. I wasn't sure if that was there before. I just saw items moving around, but the Lucidity boots and the cutlass just being thrown into Keith's inventory on Golden Guardians. 5 minutes for your next Ocean Drake, and that's gross, right? An Ocean Drake for a poke comp, and they already have 3. This is what FlyQuest wants, to stay alive at their turrets against the poke comp. And the pressure was put on FlyQuest by themselves this game. Any team knows going into League of Legends that a poke comp needs to stay ahead. They have to find some ground, and if they don't, the only thing they have is the other team messing up or foolishly going for objectives in a sloppy way, because then the poke team pokes them out of those objectives. Golden Guardians has just been on point the entire game. The distribution of kills as well, now towards the top side of the map, as we saw a lot of action towards the bottom. And they're really putting forth a great play here. FlyQuest still very much in it. A poke comp still has its flaws. They don't have a lot of tanky members, and if they over-engage without the team, you're going to go down immediately. Hard, thinking he has 9 lives, loses one of them. That's his first death. He'll be back, though, but this is ground FlyQuest definitely needed. They don't have too many minion waves. Maybe that's why Golden Guardians goes for a risky play. FlyQuest doesn't have minion waves to push that easily. Triples in the bot lane. They don't have a pushed up wave. Top wave is all the way to the FlyQuest inhibitor. and nothing's going to happen mid. But still, that is great for FlyQuest to identify and quickly skirmish hard out of the game. The death timers are not low right now, so if minions were in the right spot for FlyQuest there, they take a turret. They get more global gold because there is a lot of sitting gold for them right now in that mid and top turret. They need to be able to get a bit of that in their pocket because they have not got the objective. They have not gotten the Rift Herald, and those are out of the map right now. Baron has spawned, and Baron's long enough for you to completely die to all the poke the Golden Guardians has. And Golden Guardians isn't going to go and do it, so this becomes a game of FlyQuest hoping Golden Guardians messes up or place themselves all 5 in a spot where this on the hunt and Fnatic putting up a good pillar is just going to swamp the team of Golden Guardians. This is an interesting play by FlyZoliv. He's going to hope the Swifty Boots carry him real fast on this one, but he's going to get yanked back in by the Face Breaker. Another bit of a mistake here. The minion wave still not that much in place for FlyQuest to make moves on the turrets, but on the hunt goes down. They may want this. Final chapter could be there. They throw it off, and they're just getting baited into these fights, but Fnatic tries to make it, so they do not have an exit. Hard goes back in again, putting himself on the front line and goes down. Golden Guardians getting way overzealous in this fight. Zion Spartan might find himself going down. A 300 gold bounty going to who? Going to who? And it's going to be Golden Guardians chime Zion and keep staying alive. The bounty staying alive with them. But wait, FlyQuest may have their chance to do Baron. Not a whole lot of damage. We do see Revenge with the Blade of the Rune King, which helps. Turtle can start spitting out a bit, but he does not have much Ricochet Mana left to keep that attack speed up. There's the heal coming through. Zion Spartan just on the other side of FlyZoliv. Coming through real quick, and it looks like it's going to be a 4v4. A 5 coming in as Triple's there to enter the fight. A shuffle back on a FlyZoliv, and they're going to start getting kills around. That's Revenge and Turtle falling. There goes Triple as he is the third to fall. A double kill coming in for a FlyZoliv as Zion will get the triple. It's a full house of Zion Spartan over a FlyZoliv, and Golden Guardians take the full ace. Looks like they're moving to the base as well. A 13-6 all-out brawl, and Golden Guardians make it look like they're not even running a poke comp in these fights. Absolutely disgusting stuff coming from the Guardians Academy team right now. They're going to be pushing on to the Nexus turrets, and they're going to be definitely finding a win this week to right the ship as they move themselves to 3-3, taking down FlyQuest Academy.